Our nation's top leaders presided over the parades today in Red Square to celebrate the ongoing victory over the United States. Premier Romanov himself presented the Order of Stalin to the hero of the campaign, General Vladimir.
We both know the truth, comrade. Just because Vladimir can retreat to Moscow more quickly does not mean he should take all credit, right? But no matter, let me share something with you. The human brain is a Pandora's box of electrical charges we can only begin to understand. Most brains are but receivers. However, some are advanced, sending and receiving charges as they choose. This is my psychic beacon. With it, we can send any message we want. We will construct this device everywhere. In the end, the Americans will be ours. Mind, body, and if you like, soul. Comrade, begin the psychic invasion in New York City. A victory there could not possibly escape Romanov's eyes.
Incoming transmission. Comrade General, the Premier requests that you capture the pathetic capitalist shrine in New York called the World Trade Center. After you overwhelm the American defenses in the area, plant a psychic beacon to secure our control. Welcome to New York, Commander. Capture the Allied Battle Lab at the World Trade Center and use their technology to build the psychic beacon. Building. New construction options.
This game shows its age because these buildings are still here. Tragically, of course, in real life they were destroyed like a year later, but nonetheless we get to the mission there before that happens. We also have some oil derricks here. Let's do our best, shall we? We start with a radar. It's cool. We didn't have radar before, of course. I think we actually had radar for free. Yeah, we did. Nonetheless, now we actually have to build a radar. Oh, refinery's almost complete. I should be a little bit more careful. It's an ore refinery, not an oil refinery.
Building.
Let's get that barracks constructed. I want to see if there's any of these buildings are actually healthy enough to garrison troops into as well. Looks like they might be of some help. We can also get Tesla troopers now, which is excellent.
Unit ready. Building. Building. On roll.
Waiting order.
Unit
Checking
ready.
our shoes in motion.
Structure garrison.
Checking
Tesla troopers are great.
source.
They're especially anti...
Moving out.
It's a truck, okay. They're especially anti-structure units. Sorry, anti-vehicle units. But they're, when they become elite, they're a lot better. Of course, everything can become elite with enough combat experience, but
Unit ready.
let's continue to move around. Want we'll cancel this lot 2. I want 3 engineers immediately.
Construction.
And then we'll get a bunch of conscripts to garrison these structures and ensure that our base remains free from enemy attacks.
Order received.
Incoming transmission.
Surging forward.
Tools ready. Examining diagrams.
Comrade General, you may wish to move your psychic commanders closer to the enemy.
Checking designs.
You will find their persuasive power very useful.
Construction complete.
We've been given access to 3 copies of the Soviet Battle Lab equivalent unit.
Mind is quicker than the eye.
Psychic soldiers. Psycorp troopers, they call them. 4 copies, sorry. We can't build these for the time being, but we can use them.
Comrade.
Alright.
Tech building
Order
captured.
received. Conscript
Unit
reporting. Conscript order received.
Let's just garrison these buildings, shall we? Get another engineer. We want to repair this civilian structure and use it as a defense.
Conscript
Garrison this structure.
Psychic
These
ready.
guys, they can deploy. I'm not going to do it here. If I do, it will destroy all infantry around itself, and they can mind control enemy units, which is very
Unit
fun.
ready. Repairing.
Nonetheless, though, our base is pretty much secure at this point. Oh, here comes the enemy. Poor Tesla Trooper's going to find out the hard way where the enemy is.
Conscript reporting.
As you can see though, garrison structures are kind of ridiculous in terms of how good they are.
Charging up. Electrician in the field.
And that civilian structure is now finished. I can't repair garrison structures, but I can send in another engineer in the future, if I need to. We now also have access to flak tracks and so on as well. We need to capture this battle lab.
Checking connection.
The music gets all deep and atmospheric, as I mentioned that one apparently.
Unit
We're going to use a flak track for now.
Building.
It's quite a fast unit, so it can be used for scouting.
Checking connection.
For now, we're just going to put these in Control 7.
Unit ready.
These guys inside here are also still getting experience.
Structure abandoned.
You'll see that if I let them out at any point, they'll be like,
Garrison.
everyone's now immediately elite. Got him.
Waiting order. Waiting orders.
Flak track's now done.
Vehicle
Let's
reporting.
now
Confirmed.
move
Location
forward, shall we?
confirmed. Location confirmed. Changing position.
Do some scouting.
Location confirmed. Changing position.
Also to consider what type of unit
Location
composition we'll need.
Changing position.
Oh, the enemy's been garrisoning buildings as well. Oh, we barely get away from that one.
Unit lost.
Alright, not very much. Okay. I think we'll use some
Building.
V3s in combination with some rhinos to protect the V3s. And because I like them, we're going to build a bunch of Tesla Troopers. 9 Tesla Troopers sounds about right. We're going to run low on money though, is my concern. The next ore pit's really
Unit
here.
ready.
I'd like to capture this area.
The V3 launcher has extreme range capabilities coupled with devastating damage potential. Destruction guaranteed. Just don't leave it undefended.
Ready.
Yeah, the
comrade.
V3 is really good at what it does.
Changing
Unit
position.
But
ready.
it's so specialised.
Moving.
It's kind of pathetic being specialised.
Yes, of course.
I think honestly the cycled soldiers will do a good enough job
Received.
of protecting them.
Your mind is clear. His mind is
Unit
ready.
ready.
Mind is quicker than the eye to us. Your mind is clear. My predictable mind is weak.
We're now in this GI. Now note that this guy has a connection to him. If this psychic soldier's to perish,
Unit lost.
then you know, it's going to be a bad time.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Destination command.
We now have all of these units.
Fire zone confirmed.
The power of mind control at work.
Unit lost.
Ready, comrade.
Unit ready.
Can do.
The mind is quicker than the eye. Know your thoughts. The mind is quicker than the eye.
Can do.
Now these are almost dead units. We'll also run them to their deaths.
Ready. Ready.
Undeployed,
On
please.
my way.
Unit ready. Unit
Now, of course,
lost.
these guys can do absolutely nothing versus buildings. Hence,
Vehicle
the
reporting.
V3 rockets.
Changing position.
Mind is quicker than the eye. Predictable.
We'll move these guys into position.
Ready, comrade.
Also get
Waiting
these guys
order.
as squad
Tools
1.
ready. I will go.
I will have a try to grab this, Brax.
Tell me your wish.
Waiting order. Vehicle reporting.
Let's attack these
Waiting
buildings.
order. Countering enemy. Ready, comrade.
Your mind is clear.
This neutral civilian structure should almost be gone.
I have the information. I will go.
Building.
And there it goes.
I have the information. Go.
Your mind is clear. Tell me your wish. I know your thoughts. There's no resistance. Tell me your wish. Tell me your wish.
Vehicle reporting.
The V3 is getting murdered.
There's no resistance.
Unit lost.
Ready, comrade. Vehicle reporting. Attacking.
The rockets could also be destroyed in midair, V3 rockets.
Ready, comrade.
To be honest, they're kind of a bad unit,
Ready.
but,
Squared away. Order.
you know, it's what we have at our disposal right now, so we might as well use it.
Got it.
These guys can just go run to their deaths. Engineer,
I have the information.
please capture this building.
Diagrams.
Construction complete.
I want to secure it.
Ready.
This guy can also run to his death.
Building captured.
Vehicle
New
reporting.
construction options.
And now we have access to this ore pit. Excellent.
Waiting order.
What I'm curious about is there a way to get up? Looks
Moving.
like up is over here.
Changing position.
Unit lost.
Enemy IFVs from far as I could tell.
Location confirmed. Encountering
There's also a weapons factory down here. That's my CNC showing. It's a war factory, kill.
Unit lost.
These guys have rockets. They're not particularly dangerous, but they're fairly cheap. Let's run back over here.
Vehicle reporting. Ready.
Let's get those Tesla troopers out, shall we?
Connection. Yes, comrade. Waiting order. Rubber shoes in motion. Going to
Ah, this is useful actually. We have access to an IFV.
bound forward.
Let's build out of
Primary
here
building selected.
an engineer.
Training.
Ready, comrade. Ready to roll.
Why, I might hear you ask? This is merely an IFV.
On our way, sir.
You know, the rocket launcher thing, right?
Ready.
No.
Unit promoted.
If I load in an engineer, it can only take one unit. It changes to become a repair
Unit lost.
thing. So I'll now repair up my damaged vehicles.
Waiting order. Unit reporting.
I'll just set it to guard area.
Ready, comrade. Checking connection. Yes, comrade.
Let's now attack this area.
Yes, comrade. Going to source. Electrician in the field.
I don't know why I can't attack.
2,000 volts
There we are.
coming up.
Let's just destroy this.
Connection. Vehicle ready. Bound forward. Commencing assault. Ready, comrade.
Let's run away from the scary IFVs.
Unit lost.
But the Tesla troopers should sort things out fairly quickly.
Checking connection.
Zap, 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 zap.
Reporting. Location. Encountering enemy.
It's now time to just build an overwhelming amount of
Unit
stuff.
lost.
Ready to roll. Outstanding. Checking connection.
Unit promoted.
Ready to roll. Ready.
Fix up the tank, please. Let's rally the tanks to the
New
front.
rally point established.
Going to source.
Unit ready.
Uphill we go.
Commencing short. Unit reporting. Yes, commencing short. Commencing short. Sir, sir.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Yes, comrade. Surging forward. Squared away, sir. Double time. On the move. Going to source.
Your mind is clear.
On our way, sir. Electrician completing circuit. Electrician in the
Unit ready.
circuit.
Note that bridges can be destroyed. Something to be wary about.
Vehicle reporting.
Let's keep refixing up these vehicles though. They're gaining experience, which is useful.
Enemy sighted. Charging up. Vehicle reporting. Electrician.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Like to keep them nice and healthy.
Ready to roll. Ready, comrade.
I wish.
Waiting order.
Let's get these tanks to actually kill this pillbox instead of
Target sight.
just taking random damage from it the whole time.
Unit ready.
Electrodes ready. Electrodes ready. Yes, power charging up. Power shoes in motion. Waiting order. Electrician in the field.
Unit lost.
Let's get through these walls.
Going to source.
Sneak through.
Going to source.
Unit
Moving
ready.
out. Moving out. Checking connection.
To be honest, Tesla troopers aren't the best
Unit
siege
lost.
unit.
Ready, comrade. Ready, comrade. Waiting order.
I will keep moving forward.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Encountering enemy. Attacking. We will bury them. Encountering enemy. Target sighted. Ready, over.
Looks like I unfortunately have lost that IFV. Let's just run these people over.
Unit lost.
Surging forward.
Unit promoted.
Oh, we have an elite tank. Excellent. Elite tanks fire 2 shots.
Waiting order.
And they have explosive damage, which means they snipe infantry instead of barely doing anything to them.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Let's keep hoarding in the infantry, shall we?
We will bury them.
Now let's get those engineers into position.
Ready, comrade.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Waiting order. We will bury them.
Let's see if we can grab these dudes out.
Unit lost.
Waiting order.
They're walled off by power plants. We can fix this problem though.
Vehicle reporting.
The other advantage of elite troops is they also heal.
Ready, comrade. Waiting order.
Let's get that engineer into place, shall we?
Yes, Commander.
Vehicle reporting. Ready, comrade.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
These things are mine now.
Ready, comrade.
How about you stop attacking, thank you. Where are those engineers up to? Here they are.
Ready, comrade.
Making their way slowly but surely.
Unit ready.
While we're waiting for the engineers to come over.
Waiting order. Waiting order.
Yep.
Ready, waiting order.
Might as well finish that off.
Unit ready.
Location.
Unit lost.
Moving. Target
Unit promoted.
position. Location confirmed.
I have the
Alright, engineer, hop in there.
tools ready.
We're going to get a barracks under construction fairly quickly.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
I have the engine design.
And let's capture that battle lab, shall we?
Vehicle reporting.
Construction complete.
Squared away, sir! Yes, sir.
We can now also have this guy start picking things up.
Vehicle
Building
report. Ready,
captured.
comrade.
Unit ready. Structure sold.
We now have a psychic
Ready.
beacon.
I could be of assistance.
Primary building selected. Unit ready.
Ready,
We now have
comrade.
access to this psychic beacon, which we can now build off of. Let's garrison the World Trade Centers.
Structure garrison.
We now have some
Unit
more
ready.
units para-dropping in. Excellent.
Unit lost.
Oh, there was a box of full heal. Nice. Just need to just defend the base from any enemy engagements.
Structure garrison.
Of course, that elite tank is now just able to snipe these dudes.
Unit ready.
Oh no, they have rocketeers. Quick! Flak troopers, kill them. Fortunately, some flak troopers have been para-dropped
Unit
in.
promoted.
Let's
Unit
repair
ready.
this.
Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
Knock out the rest of the allied base while we still can.
We will bury them. Moving.
Waiting order.
Ready, comrade.
Our base is under attack.
Location
Unit promoted.
Thank you, Yuri, for
Unit
dropping in
promoted.
some flak troopers for me.
and countering
Would have been a bit
Unit
rough about
promoted.
them.
and countering enemy sight.
Waiting order.
Nonetheless, though, I think that this psychic beacon's going to go off, and the World Trade Center and the rest of the city will now be ours.
And countering enemy. Vehicle
We have two elite rhinos now.
Moving.
These guys just
Enemy
body
air
stuff.
armada detected. Warning. Enemy armor battalion detected.
At least I can
I have a lot
Unit
of
promoted.
elite flak
Unit
troopers here now,
lost.
so I'm not too concerned, and I can't even build flak cannons.
Unit
And if the
lost.
garrisoned World Trade Centers, the ground troops aren't proving any real problem. Wow.
Unit
A
lost.
veteran
Our base is under attack.
Grizzlies. Whatever shall we do? How about shoot them with a
Unit
gun?
lost.
And these rocketeers, they're trying.
Unit lost. Ore miner under attack. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
I have lost my AFV again, which is a bit unfortunate, but hey,
Waiting order. Ready, comrade.
might as well destroy this oil refinery just for
Deployed
space.
and online.
Oh hey,
Our base is under attack.
everything is now ours.
Voices in my head. Victory to the Soviet Union!
Mission accomplished.
Your psychic-built beacon was built so quickly that an entire American armored division was captured by its power before they could escape. Exactly, that is the power of psychic energy. Nonetheless, though, thank you all for watching, and when we come back next time, more Red Alert 2.